we speak about the topic that has been an example from the mouth of your own plate. How can you manage and master all the words in English letters? And it is really an ability of making ourselves to be very much flowing together to make a clean words to be plaited in a garland to be given very beautifully for garmenting and adding the fragrance for the sentence of our special makeup of expressions. In it, everyone can develop your attitude to be an example in English if you know to speak on the spot, to develop your ideas, to know about certain way of expressions to be very beautifully flown with your imagination. And your imagination alone can be a special part of giving you an impact and profound involvement to plait a garland in English with your beautiful sentence of words. And the group of words really have to be flown from your register, and the mind must be very much happily breathing all the nuances of garmenting the particular garland in English way. In which I can say, suppose, what is the topic today? Count the stars in the sky. Can you count the stars in the sky? The sky is so beautiful and it has enormous stars in it. Once we start to count the stars in the sky, we must know how to make ourselves to be very much fragmenting in adding the imaginations of us. Keep on count the stars, and none of the people can count the stars. Once we start to be laden in the flow, if we go and keep on count the stars, it cannot be counted altogether. It is all only an imagination. But if we want to forget ourselves, forget our worries, we can just lie down in a particular mat, and if we know to alert our mind to be looking at the sky, you can see all the stars in the sky, and once you start to count all the sky, it will be disappearing. So the vanishing of all the stars can speak to you. The sky doesn't have any stars now, like that you can't even imagine, because the multiplicity of the stars going on to make your mind to be highly you to go upon some other place to keep on search for the stars again. And on a rainy day, how can you feel? It is a beautiful experience of you to go and play in the rain, dance in the rain, and the chill weather of the drizzling can give you the beautiful appeal of muting your mind to keep on dance in the rain, and you can also wave your hands, dance your mind, and you can sing on a particular breeze of such a way to be very much plated with the waves on each shore, and the rainy day can be so colorful. Before that, you can view the rainbow, which is multiple in its color of the 7 beautiful appeal, and you will have very good imagination to keep on add a song on your own to keep your colorful waves to be colored, numbered, and enormously framed in your mind with a sudden change in the environment, and the beautiful rain can give you the wonderful application of the mentality to go with more words in English, which can be a sprout of your attitude to go on plant all the siblings on your way to make it as a frame of the So this is very nice, and all at the seashore also. You can feel there is a seashore. The seashore is a lovely place. You can sit on the seashore, and you will also sit upon the mat to view the beautiful seashore, which has been maintained with more waves. Once you start to see the twilight of the seashore, or you can stand on its bank, you will see all the waves, how does it come one after another, to keep your mind to be highly connected with the frequency of all the waves that come together And once you start to stand on the seashore, you will be more happy to sing more songs, Elelo, Ailasa, and all the other folk songs come automatically to praise about the appeal of its change in the color and also the moisture, the sea waves, how do they touch your feet and how do you feel the credit mood of making that to be repeatedly framed on its waves of change, and that can give you the more powerful attitude to forget yourself, to feel the joy of it, joyous appeal of touching that. And you can also have a view of the beautiful image in your mind. The shore and the sky touches with its code of the ray to clutch your mood to be swinging on it together for the way of swinging that to be touched for once, and you forget your mind and you forget your place. Okay? Because the seashore is the loveliest place at where you can beautifully view all the verbal collections of the register. In that you see about the muddy sand and the birds and the color of the sea and the color of the sky and also the chill weather, the breeze that touches your gloom. Every beautiful feel of your expressions can be so loud. And paper boat in the rainwater. Suddenly the rainwater is so amazing, pleasing, and it is happily inviting you. Your idea of creativity will be enhanced. You make more paper boats. How can you make a paper boat? You may are very creative. To load all the flowers in it, yellow, violet, red, and all the mottled and violeted flowers to be loaded on it to make that to be beautifully floating in the river. While it goes in the sudden frame of the pool of the rainwater, it can give you an enchanting joy to go with your beautiful experience of the childhood memories, to look at the spot with your spark of the imagination to be colorfully, vibrantly, penetratively placed with the joys of its rays to be floated on. Because the beautiful imagination is only the choice of your coloration which can add the wonderful print in your memory to keep yourselves to be highly joyous, to connect your hands with the nature, to with the small paper boats in your hand to be floated in the water. Because nature alone is a very powerful company to you, and the delighted nature can enhance your mentality with the vital, colorful imagination of words to be born to make, to turn you as a poet, and you can also become a poetess in framing more words in English to be floated and playfully written with the rhythm of all the colorations of its wonderful imagination. The vivid imagination of your joyous involvement can give you the special place to turn yourself as a special poetess on one day. Because you are a very good, creative person. Your way of involvement to write more words in English daily and to notice the meaning of it in Tamil, as well as to write them in an order, the sensible order, with a group of words to be properly expressed with its first place to the last place, can give you the wonderful ideas to turn yourself as a brilliant scholar in English, and you can be a special expressive person to chant your attitude on your own, to express yourself freely in English. So be an example for it. Collect all the topics, write this one by one to speak on every day. Don't even worry that you don't know the words. You please collect all the words from your memory, and you start to have the beautiful frame of developing such a conservational idea to stand in front of the mirror to talk about the topic at once. If you are very good, if you are good in your memory and you can bundle all your information to be properly framed in a sentence, you can express your feelings in English very beautifully by standing in front of the mirror. And confidence is very much important. Essentially develop such a skill in your mind to boldly print all the words from your memory to make that to be the plate of the floor to be bloated on with all your sense of imagination to be sensibly expressed in a sentence. Because the extempores can definitely be invited on one day to confer their views in English on the spot, because reading maketh the full man conference a ready man. Try to become a wonderful speaker in English on the stage, to make use of the public speaking dais on one day, which can give you the wonderful opportunities in future to turn yourself to be the very much skilled persons, to develop your attitude, confer your opinion so good in English, to make you as highly expressive, to speak, write, listen and to read English. So try to have your involvement to evaluate yourself to be the most strongest and the proficient one in English, to make your use of all your energies to be properly played for turning yourself as a special person of confidence. Will you? Yes. All of you say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do you feel about the speech today? Nice?
Nice.
Come on. How do you feel now? Yes.
Yes.
You all feel well, and you can also talk like me on Monday. Will you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Say it again. Will you all?
Yes,
Will
ma'am.
you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Thank you.